Hey, what's up, guys? So today we're in Pleasant View, Tennessee. We're going to be doing a driving tour of the area. We're going to be going through some of the neighborhoods as well as some of the new constructions that are popping up right now. And also we're going to be going through some of the businesses that have popped up in the last few years. So if that's something you want, stick around. We're getting to it right now. Hey guys, so we are getting to it. We're at Village Square here in Pleasant View, and you gotta check it out. All right, so this guy's letting me go. So we got Kilgore's, which is a fantastic like Southern comfort type food. Right here is Pizza Village, and Sweezy's is absolutely one of the top places around. You can get some of the best food out there. They have some like these Cajun fries that are absolutely fantastic. There's also what is that, Philly cheesesteak? I haven't had the Philly cheesesteak, but I heard it is one of the best cheesesteaks around. So and that's coming from people that like live in Nashville and getting some of that top level food. So it's pretty great. So all right, so right now we are right outside Pleasant View Village, or this is Pleasant View Village area, and I tell you what, this is a pretty area, but the one problem it does have is the parking. Okay, so they do have like side street parking in this area where they have here you can see. All right, so on the back side is where they have their garages, but a lot of people don't park there. A lot of them park in the street. As you can see, it's pretty tight, you know, so that's like the one negative to here, but I mean, it's so convenient to everything, you know, so I mean, it's pretty awesome. I mean, you're just gonna have to check it out. And okay, so it's going to depend. Usually the HOA fees around here are not too terrible. There are a couple of the new builds in this area that, especially the ones that are the townhouses, they're around the $200 a month range, which obviously is not that great, but they have a lot of amenities down here, which is pretty fantastic. Okay, see. But yeah, like I said, they do have quite a few amenities down here. They have a big playground coming in, and I mean, look at these houses, man. I tell you what, this is right on Hicks Edge Road right here. If we take a left, you go all the way like towards like Ashland City area of the county. But we are right here. All right. Yeah, look at these. These are great homes. These really are beautiful. Most of them are new build constructions, you know, less than just a few years old. So they've done a really good job. I mean, this is a square. This is one of the nicest squares I've seen in a long time. That wasn't like originally built like 150 years ago. You know what I mean? So I think it's pretty awesome down here. Yeah, right to the right of us is the community day school, which is you know, really good daycare that a lot of people go to. So it's got plenty of stuff to do, a lot of outdoor activities for the kids and everything. So I've heard a lot of good stuff about it. All right. So right now we're on 41A. So if we go up here, if we're going to be getting to a stoplight in just a minute, If we ended up taking a right on that stoplight, that'll get you to I-24, which is the exit 24. So you're not too far from Nashville. You can get to Nashville in probably about 30 minutes. All right, to your right here, this is Golly G's. This is one of the best spots around. If you like ice cream, if you like coffee, if you like any kind of desserts, it's a fantastic spot. All right, so definitely got to look out for that if you're into that kind of thing. So they got the HG Hill right here, which is really good. I gotta say, the prices are not too bad, especially on their meat. So, I mean, if you're looking for some really good quality meat that you can get a good price for, that's a good spot for you. Even if you don't live here, that's a good spot, you know. So I think that's great. Here is another newer area that I think is pretty awesome. They have a really good Mexican spot, actually, that just opened up not that long ago. See, we're going to take a left right here and so y'all can check it out, see what I'm talking about. It's kind of hard for me to move around this video, so I'm just going to drive around for you. See that? I mean, it's pretty nice. It's El Dorado Mexican restaurant. It's pretty great, so I like it, and a lot of people do. So it is one of the newer spots that everyone is clinging to right now. And I got someone that's like doesn't know how to drive. They're trying to park and they don't know how to park at all. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know. Whatever. All right, so as you can see in front of us right here is the animal shelter, which is pretty awesome. All right, as you can see, like Pleasant View is really building up a lot. Okay, so they're really trying to improve the town, and it's really showing. Okay, so they're building all the square, all these businesses. They're doing a lot of work to it, and it's showing. I mean, so Pleasant View is a smaller town. It's about 5,000. I think population is just under 5,000 right now. Last, I think, census was 2020, so it could have grown by now, but probably not by much. But also, Pleasant View is one of the nicer areas that is still somewhat affordable, but who knows how long that's going to last, because right now, the average sales price is around $450. $450,000. So that's something you got to look out for. If you're looking to live close to Nashville, but you want to kind of be out in sort of the middle of nowhere, you know, not really middle of nowhere, but you want to have your privacy, you're in a good spot. All right, so so here's Legacy Fields. Legacy Fields is one of the newer construction areas that's popping up recently, and they are, I tell you what, they're doing a good job over here. So the contractors are doing a really good job. This is another one of these master plan type neighborhoods, and tell you what, they have done a really good job though. I mean, so let's just check it out. I gotta say, this whole area is really nice. They have, not only they have their site-built homes, but they also have some townhouses that are being built right now too. So I mean, it's a great little area. All right, so right here, this is Fillmore Harris Road. This is kind of like a go-between. If you're wanting to go like the back way towards like Chapmansboro area, if you ever heard of that, those areas are really good too. So here, let's just check out. There's a couple of neighborhoods I wanted to take a look at real quick, just to show y'all around. So we got Harris Farm Road, or this is Janet Drive, but Harris Farm subdivision. You might like it. Alright, so there's a couple of houses for sale in Winfrey, so I figured I'd go down here. Alright, this is a nice little area, isn't it? Alright, so I want to say, yeah, these are all the townhouses like in front of us. I can't remember how much the prices were, but I think they were around the $400,000 mark. So these are pretty nice. Alright, so see, I thought this was a turnaround, but actually they have a back alley little section right here. That's kind of cool. Alright, so let's just take a left. Check this out. This is just such a nice town. I tell you what, like I mean, you think of a small town like this, and you think of it as being, you know, not having all the niceties that it does, but Pleasant View, I tell you what, this is a nice area. Like, everything is super nice, super well kept, and it's hard to find that around here, you know. So and also one cool thing, or one good thing about Pleasant View you should know about is the schools. Okay, so you do have Pleasant View Elementary School, which is extremely high rated, and it's supposed to be a really good elementary school. You also got Sycamore Middle and Sycamore High School, and those are some of the highest rated in the county, and they are very well respected schools. So middle school is ranked, I think, 6 out of 10, and then the high school is a little bit lower, but I'm not really sure exactly why that was lower. There's a lot of, it gets a lot of good reviews, so I'm not really sure why that is. Also, if you want to go, if you're not a fan of the school systems in the county or whatever, or public, and they do have a private school around here. It's Pleasant View Christian Academy, and it is really well known to be a good school. Okay, so they have, their ratios are decent. They're about 25 to 1 as far as teacher to student, so that's not too bad. And they have around 500 students, and that is from pre-K all the way up to graduation, all the way to 12th grade. So so you're in pretty good shape there. All right, so we back on Janet Drive. I could take a right, but a lot of these houses are pretty much the same. They're all nice. I mean, most of them are brick in this area, or brick faced. You know, a lot of these houses, they'll have the brick on the front, but then they'll still have the vinyl siding on the side and the back. So if you're looking for all brick home, you know, be careful with that. So, because some of them aren't completely a brick. Okay. All right, so we're going to check out the Estates, which is another neighborhood that's really well known. Most of these houses are very high priced, okay? As you can see, a lot of these houses, this is one of the nicer areas. A lot of these houses are in the 3,000 to 4,000 square foot mark. Most of these are all brick. You know, the lots aren't huge, but there's a couple of the lots that are pretty big, but most of them are around half an acre. So, so yeah, this is a really good community right here in the Estates. As you can see, it's fall, and I got my Mr. Bounty little outfit in. I love this weather. I tell you what, that's just me. But I'm a fall guy. I love me some fall weather. All right. So this is toward the end of the neighborhood. This is, I mean, these are beautiful homes. I tell you what. I mean, look at these houses. But to live here, though, I would have to say, it's not, a lot of these houses aren't cheap, you know, like, I mean, houses like this right here, probably, I would say, is in the 700 range, okay? So, I mean, you're out in the country, yes, and you think that you'll be able to get, for a really, really good price, which they are decent price compared to a lot of areas, but a lot of people want to live here, though. That's the thing. There's a lot of people that want to live in this area because of the schools, because of the location, because of all the amenities that the city has now. It does make a difference, you know. So, I mean, I tell you what, that square, if, you know, hopefully y'all were able to get a good shot of it. The square has some ridiculous stuff down there. Some of the food there is amazing, I gotta tell you. Alright, so we're down here in Dixie Lane. Alright, so yeah, like I said, a lot of these houses, they're fairly similar, but they're the roads are decent size for neighborhoods. It does have a decent sized roadway and everything, and I gotta say, they, you know, double-sided sidewalks are always helpful, are always nice to have, you know. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff about this area that a lot of people like, and I hope y'all like it too. So, what's that, a kitty cat? Yep, kitty cat going home, man. Go on, buddy. Alright. I mean, look at this, guys. I mean, come on. Look at what you got here. I mean, you're less than 30 minutes from Nashville, and this is the kind of area that you're going to be dealing with down here. Alright, so, I mean, for real. I mean, it does have a lot of residential area, I ain't gonna lie, but I also will have to say that just because it doesn't have, I mean, just because it has a lot of residential area, Pleasant View's a big town. It's like, it's a big town. It just doesn't have a bunch of people, a lot more coming in, of course, you know, but yeah. All right, one thing I personally am not a fan of with Pleasant View is they got all these roundabouts. They do have a few roundabouts down here. Not a fan of roundabouts myself, but it is what it is. That's what we got, you know. So, all right. So we're gonna go through a few more neighborhoods just so y'all can check it out. If you're not from here, so you can kind of get to know the area. All right. So hopefully this video helps you guys. If y'all have any kind of questions or whatever, just feel free to reach out. And also, if you could like and subscribe to my channel, I'm making videos like every week. And you know, the more y'all comment, the more y'all like and share and subscribe, you know, the more it helps. All right, so I'd appreciate that. All right, so these townhouses, they've been here for a while, but they are kind of tried and true. There's a lot of people that rent out homes here. That these are a lot of time rentals, but they're really nice though. Okay, they have storage sheds, they have their carports and all that stuff. So they don't have the garages and stuff like they do like down close to the square, like I showed you earlier. Most of those, like almost all of those, have actual garages, but you're still in good shape. These are pretty nice. All right, so there is not too much more to go through, but we're gonna drive around anyway. All right, how's that sound?